if you're tuning in after the live, please guys look at the description. You can see the 3-minute mark that we start on, and I'll just wait for some more people as I'm doing this live to come in, but I always start at 3 minutes. So if you're watching it after the live, go to that and then click on there, and I'm going to do some shuffling to get the cards ready, wait for some people to come on. If you're jumping on now, the timestamp is below. We will start at 3 minutes for today's collective read. I'm just shuffling, wait for a few more people. Hello Matthew, how are you? We'll just wait for that 3-minute mark and then we'll get started with your reading. Just shuffling, giving the cards a really good shuffle. And that is the second deck I've shuffled. Okay, and we've got 1.5 minutes till the 3-minute mark, guys. Guys, girls. Welcome, how is everyone going? Very good. I'm in Australia. It is approximately 5 p.m. at night. So if you're in the US, it's usually the opposite. Well, most of the time, 5 a.m.-ish in the US. And I always do the live collective every day around this time. And if you can wait for that 3-minute mark, and if you hang around, we'll see what comes through for everyone. I hope everyone is doing good as well. I just want to shuffle this again. I don't know why, but I just want to shuffle these again. I don't feel that they were ready. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, so now they are. Okay. Okay, so everyone, whether you're on live, whether you're tuning in later, welcome to today's Daily Collective. I am doing this live, but like I said, if you're watching this later, it's at 3 minutes, and obviously you've clicked on. We did have at the bottom of the deck the 6 of Wands energy, but I just want to shuffle again because I just feel these cards are not quite ready. We're going to have a look at what you need to know the most right now, what your challenges may be, how is Spirit trying to help, and also past, present and future energy, as well as what you don't see coming. Okay, now I think they are ready. Right, so let's have a look. First of all, the bottom of the deck we have with the Rider-Waite-Smith, we have this Judgment energy, and Judgment is like, it's second chance energy, it's rebirth as well, needing to restart, do something different, needing to start a new time frame and sort of jump into this new time frame. No holding back, guys. Okay, no procrastination, like Spirit's saying, it's time. This is the alarm clock. It is time to move. Devil in the reverse under it is telling me a lot of us need to really rethink. I know for a lot of us, we had that new moon recently in Virgo at 0 degrees. We've got 2 eclipses coming up in September. Whether you are a Virgo or not, it's finally time to release whatever this energy is, this devil in the reverse. Bottom of this deck, we have the 4 of Wands, very nice energy. This is very solidity, security, safety type of energy. And under it, we have the 5 of Fire in the reverse. So I do feel, and I've felt this energy for the past couple of weeks, whatever you're doing, you're moving away from conflicts, arguments, people that don't, it's just annoying, people that want to make trouble or drama where there isn't any. Okay, and the card at the top of the deck is the 6 of Air. So there's something about getting clear and getting mentally balanced and understanding which direction you need to move forward. The bottom of the deck, for this deck, we have the Temperance energy, Sagittarius. It's also the angel of a divine timing, enlightenment, and balance, and definitely balancing emotions. I know it is a fire energy, and Spirit sort of saying to balance your emotions, because emotions can be passion as well, right? There can be anger, there can be passion, there can be love. There's loads of different emotions. I urge each of you to go and look on your search engine and find a list of emotions and see where they fit in each area of your life. This is a process of healing and how to do it, and it can take a while, but it will also be beneficial, so beneficial for you in the end. So let's have a look at, first of all, what you need to know the most right now. So what spirit does the collective need to know the most right now? If you are a Virgo sun or rising, there is a Virgo daily as well on the live section of my channel. One more card. Oh my goodness. One more card with this sun, Spirit. Thank you. Yeah, okay. And possible challenges that may be coming up or in your environment right now. Possible challenge. You know what? I am doing live, but I'm going to put this deck away because this deck is not talking to me. So, okay, we will have to cleanse that deck and sage it, but I'm not going to move forward with that deck if it's being difficult. So, and I am live and I apologize, but let's start again. Okay, so what does the collective need to know the most right now? Thank you, Spirit. Okay. I just know when the energy is right in the deck and when it is not, and it's not. So, challenge. Oh, big tower. Oh, right. And how Spirit's trying to help you. One more card on that because it is a court card. Right. Okay. Past. There's that judgment energy again. Present. And future. Four of Wands again. Same card, different deck. The moon. Okay. Right. Let's have a look at these energies. They are like, I want to say, a little bit tricky. You have to have your wits about you right now, team. I'm hearing Scorpio as well. I know we've got the card of the Tower, which is Scorpio energy, but I'm just hearing Scorpio as well. We have Pisces, Gemini here. They are the major cards. So what you need to know the most right now is Two of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. So this is like, I just heard get out of jail free, which is like on the Monopoly board, right? You're able to sort of like get out of something. So for some of you, it may be a relationship, a friendship, a job even, but something that you were committed to possibly in the past that you're rethinking or you're not sure of anymore. So the Seven of Pentacles is very Mercury retrograde energy. It's very like Hanged Man as well. Like, let me just have a stop and pause and look at my life right now. Let me have a reset. So some of you, it'd be really great to have a vacation, spend some time on really thinking possibly about resources as well. This is a card of resources, but it's basically about how all the different elements of you, fire, air, earth, and water, and spirit combined, has worked together. And this is quite deep. And if you're going to do a healing exercise on this, it can take quite long, okay? But I, urge you to do it because it is very beneficial in the long run. And how they've all combined to get you from where you were to where you are today and what you want to bring forward in the future. So I always say it's like at work we call it the slice of the pie, or compartmentalizing different areas of your life and seeing what percentage of your time and energy is put into, for example, your social circle, your family, your friendships, your relationship on a romantic level, learning something new, your work itself, your children possibly. So Spirit is really asking you to take your time though. Like, don't rush this process. Like, contemplate which areas of your life are lacking in. Now, you may be, like me, a hermit, okay, and you may have a group of friends, a very small group, but you're very happy with that group, right? You may be, on the other hand, socialites, okay, and have loads of people around you and love that. So, I'm not saying that a higher percentage in, say, social circles against, like, and a person who is like hermetized, okay, is like going to be equal, right? But fit it to where you want in your life. So if you're a bit of a hermit and you're happy with a few friends, then that's fine. You would put, you know, say 10% on your 10 slices of the pie. I am planning on doing a video on that later, and I don't want to carry on about it too much. But let's clarify these. So you have this, is this energy of what you need to know, like marrying yourself, because I sort of see this as a card of marriage, but it's not like a literal marriage. It's like marrying your higher self with your human self, so you are completely balanced and you know exactly what you want to do moving forward. So you have the 10 of cups, yeah, towards the 10 of cups, because it's ultimately what you're striving for, peace and love, etc. So really needing to do a good look at how your life is out of balance and what area is out of balance. Is it out of balance in family? Haven't you spoke to your family for a while? Is there someone you need to reconcile within your family? So it's all those different areas, okay? Your relationship with them as well, and money and etc. So this is like a huge healing exercise, and it would be really good to do that or to find the time to do it, okay? Right, let's have a look at your challenge. Well, your challenge is change, and yes, you can create your own tower. Now the tower has come up numerous times this week in my readings, and I do believe that we can create our own towers. And yes, it may affect people around us. It usually does. There's quite a few people, 2 or 3 people on this card. There's one person I think stuck up in the pulpit there that's like not very happy because they can't get out. There's a couple that are just going, you know, I'm just going to fall because I'm going to hope spirit catches me. Now, you can create your own tower, but it can be devastating for others. And it could be a challenge right now to make a decision that you know is possibly gonna in the long run benefit you now, but possibly like hurt other people. And even though your intention wasn't to hurt or isn't to hurt, it's gonna hurt anyway. Like there's no, like the tower's unavoidable. So let's clarify the tower with as many cards as we need to for the collective. So this is your challenge, right? This is in your challenge, this tower energy. Page of Cups. So pages bring news. 2 of Wands. You're either getting or you're either giving or receiving news here. Possibly on something you've been waiting for. 2 of Wands is always that waiting energy. You may have felt in your energy that something major is going to change or needs to change in your life. And you're getting news about something. What is this news? Why is the Page of Cups here? It could be from a child. I mean, this obviously, it's a different story for everyone in these readings. Page of Cups. Knight of Wands. Now, we do have the Knight of Wands down here in your past energy. So perhaps you're getting, could be information about a child, or it could be information about someone in your past, or someone in your past is coming in, and that the chapter had closed on. So they could be for someone X coming back, okay? The Fool, wanting a new start. You could be getting information from an Aries. This is someone who is foolish. In this deck, this card is foolish. If you see this clown, he's looking behind him, and look, his foot's off there. As soon as that goes down, he's going to fall, okay? The Fool and the Rider-Waite-Smith is not the same depiction. So this is someone with ego, possibly someone who has their head in the clouds, who is just like running on ego basically, and how good they look, etc. So this could be an ex, or it could be someone like you just know in your life, and something could be like there could be a tower going on with them. I don't really feel it's your energy, collective. I feel like someone else is coming in, they're being foolish towards you. They could be like, I don't know, they could get intoxicated. You could meet them out or something and they're like, oh, you know, I always love you. Can we, you know, whatever. No thanks. Okay, so the moon is here with this. Okay, so whatever's coming in, or whatever news is coming in towards you, it's about someone else. I do feel it's about someone else, and possibly something that had been hidden, collective, is coming to light, and you're like, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I said it. I knew it. Okay, so you got the moon twice. So there's some like underlying energy, and I'm nosy, so I'm going to find out why the moon's here. Okay, let's have a look at the moon. Why is the moon here? Two of Cups in the reverse. So this is possibly a relationship in the past that ended badly, or you know, it's just an ex that's coming back around, and like there's going to be some sort of tower, I feel, for them, or you're creating it saying, I don't think so. So yeah, there's something coming in about love, and even, I mean, there's no third party energy here, but I just feel like news you've been waiting to hear from someone, or someone's been waiting to hear from you. They're going to hear that you've either moved on, or that, you know, it's going to make them look foolish. So there's something coming in here that's going to make the other person look foolish. I don't feel it's your energy, collective. I really do. This is like these heads up, not necessarily warnings, but heads up information that Spirit's saying a challenge is possibly coming in, either with the child or with an ex here. And you're going to be finding some information and going to go, oh, really? I knew that wasn't going to work out. Or I knew that person, this would happen to them. Okay, so let me just leave that with you. Obviously, when you're clicking on this reading, it may be for you, it may not be. Take what section of the reading you want and relate it to your life. If it relates, great. All right. So we have how is Spirit trying to help you. We had the Lovers, and actually it came out in reverse with the Knight of Swords. So Spirit's trying to bring in information. If you've been asking for information about if something is being hidden, the moon is underneath here, in regards to your current relationship, there could be something coming in. And just know, if that is your story, collective, that you are going to have the strength to deal with this. It could be about a Sagittarius, Gemini, double Gemini, Sagittarius, and it's right at the right time. So whatever information you're hearing about someone, and it can be an ex or it can be a current relationship, Spirit is trying to help you by bringing this towards you, okay? And just the information that you need, because it's going to allow you to walk away. Possibly for some, it's going to allow you to just have that closure if it's an ex, okay? I don't think I have to say too much on that. It could be about another female, Empress at the bottom of the deck. Let's look at this past energy. This Knight of Wands, Sag, Aries, Leo, strong Sagittarius in your reading today. Second chance. Someone could have recently been trying to come back in for a second chance, offering you whatever to possibly get you to take this, but I don't think you will, collective, because there's too many doubts on your part, and also moon's here, and Spirit is trying to help you see this person's true colors. Okay, what else do we have? So it's very like X reading. I didn't know this was going to happen today, but that's fine. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Now, if this is resource or financial related. You could have got some amazing news recently. You could have got a pay rise. You could have got some tax back. You could have got a promotion, a bonus, whatever. That's very generic reading, but I'm actually feeling for you that this person, if it's a person, and I feel for a lot of you it is, they're going to come back in wanting a second chance, and they're going to see how much you've grown, like, and you know, you got the bag, baby, and they have missed out. So, you know, be very careful there. Make sure that people coming back in, even if it's friends or even family members, that they're doing it for the right reason, because they may be just after your money, honey. Okay. Present energy, we've got the Four of Wands. Very nice. So this is you, collective, being super stable, feeling solid, feeling secure, celebrating life, and possibly some of you like looking forward to something here. Could be a party, celebration, could be travel. For me, it's travel. So excited. 2 weeks and 3 days. Okay. Five of Swords. What else do we have? Five of Swords. Four of Wands again. And the Lovers. So, you know, you need to look at all the facts here. If this is related, you need to sort of like say, okay, I'm conflicted in my mind because I love this person and I'm sure they love me. All right, but there's conflict either with them, but this is, I feel, mainly within yourself. Do not sacrifice your security and your stability for a person that you have got too many doubts about, and there's too many red flags, guys. Okay, that's all I'm going to say for that. Future energy, the moon. Why is the moon here? Pisces. Pisces. Okay, Six of Cups, more Cancer energy. Pisces, we've got a lot of water energy in your reading. So you're obviously feeling right now quite mushy, in a good way or a bad way, or like just really mind is on love right now. So there's something coming up in the future that you can't see with the Six of Cups, that you may have a bit of fear or doubt, but it is part of your soul path. So this can be a person, it can be like you, it can be that, and I was just going to say before this card comes out, which is the Eight of Pentacles, it can be that Spirit wants you to actually work on yourself and be single for a while right now. Okay, so there's a soul path coming up here that you're going to be putting a lot of hard work into, and it will pay dividends, I'm hearing, which means it will pay you back the energy you've put in, and possibly in resources. Okay, and then we've got the King of Pentacles, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I was going to say, what's the other one? Capricorn energy. But it doesn't mean to say those signs. It just means like you're going to be sitting pretty. So have a think about that. See things from a different perspective. If you are in between relationships, if you're single, if you are with someone and you want to leave and just feel like a magnetism towards traveling or working on a project or like a YouTube channel, whatever you're doing, growing a business, an online business, a real like a proper like opening a business, like literally tangible, and so online business is tangible too, but I mean, like, you know, you could be looking at resources and work and trying to burn the candle at both ends, look after yourself if you're doing that. Spirit's saying, you know, you may be really thinking about whether you can fit all this in right now, like relationships and like finances and building a business and stuff, but you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So don't be afraid of putting the hard work into something here. There is a soul path that you are on. Take your time in choosing. It's almost like you're going to choose love and money, because I don't think everyone can do both right now. Okay, that was your reading for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to go and look at the Virgo Daily, I will be doing that next on live. So if you want to stick around, I will be on live next in about 5 minutes with the Virgo read for the day. Bye bye.